Good evening. I think things are working better than they have my last three streams, but let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? That is the question. Am I lagging? I think everything's working. We'll give a few minutes for Steven and everyone to finish up. Let's see. Oh, there's the Fish Fam link Discord notification. That was quick. And all right. Let's start with the hellos. Laura will not be here because it's board meeting Monday. Fine. Cosman was here a long time ago. And then we get up to nowish times, and we have Usama. Welcome in, Usama. Bob Mennel, good evening, sir. Grant's here. Hi, Grant. How you doing, buddy? I heard good news and bad news. Bad news about insurances or something like that, and good news that you're open, or at least a little bit. Very excited to hear that. And Crypt Keeper's here. Tim, hey, buddy. There's Diane. Welcome in. If I was doing a giveaway tonight, Diane would probably win it. And all right, they are finishing up now. So I can close that. And any minute now, there's going to be like 1 million people. All right. Let's see here. Yep, here comes everyone. All right. So we said hi to Tim. We said hi to Osama. Big Steve. Hello, sir. That reminds me, I want to talk about something. All right. Geek Boy's here. Linda Worth is, oh, Lord have mercy. It's jumping. All right. Hello, Linda. There's the wonderful Jenna P. All right. Insurance thinks they can trim 33% off treatment. How? I wonder if they also fix their vehicle 66% of the way or only take 66% of antibiotics. Sounds like insurance to me. Yep, it sucks. I'm dealing with some insurance issues as well right now because we got a new insurance carrier at work, and so far they suck. All right, Sketty Nona, welcome in. Kara C, welcome in. Bunny Viper, good to see you. Shady Grady, I got Dee Dee to sign up. Well, it didn't happen yet, but sounds like it's promising. That's awesome. I beamed over Scotty. Hey, Chevy Fish. How you doing? Good to see you. Dennis is here. Welcome in, Dennis. Too coolly for schooly. Hello. How are you doing? So good to see you. Yeah, we're on the same page. Screw them. Mark Starlson. Hello, sir. There's Richard. Welcome in. And I'm caught up. I like it. All right. So it's I am. How do I word this? Let me think here. I guess you could say today has been an emotional roller coaster for me. If I was a female, I would say that I am probably having that monthly monster. But yeah, it's been interesting. Overall, the last couple weeks have been insane as well, which is not helping. So Mermaid, first weekend Mermaids done at work. 2 to go, but I'm off for one of them, and I'm only working a couple days of the other, so that's a good thing. It's just, we have extremely busy days at work with attendance, which of course brings on, when you're in safety, brings on additional things. And then the weather and the age of our building didn't help very much and causing a lot more work. And then there's my normal tasks on top of it. So work has just been a bit busy and stressful. I've been dealing as well with some insurance issues, which has been stressful. Keystone Clash, president of ACLC. It's just going on and on and on. On top of that, the real estate market has been stressing me. And then there's been this one home that I have been watching that I thought it said it was accepting FHA, the mortgage. And then I went and checked today and it wasn't. It's above what I'm approved for, but it's been on the market for 90 days. For a home to be on the market for 90 days, I'm thinking to myself, something's wrong with this thing. Something's wrong with it. It seems like over the last 90 days, though, they've lowered the price a tiny bit every 2 weeks. It's getting really close to my pre-approval amount. And when I was looking, because I check that damn real estate app probably 5 times a day, when I went and checked it today, the second or third time, it said open house tonight from 5 to 7. So I went. I thought I had an idea of where it was, and I was right. And it's a fine area. I checked the county police crime map when I got home, and it's crime-wise, it has less crime around it than where I am right now. So I mean, it's a safe area. It's also more of a peaceful area. I'm on right there is 2 car widths away from my building is a main two directions 4-lane highway, or not a highway, but a major roadway. So it's it's off the main road for sure, a couple blocks. So I got there, and it's got a nice little what's it called? A tiny little front yard, which is nice. More than I got now, that's for sure. In the back is an alleyway, and because it's a depends where you are, townhouse, row house, whatever you want to call it. Real estate app calls it a townhouse. I think it's more like a row house, but whatever. But so it has a back alleyway, and it's got a backyard with a parking spot. And I was like, wow, this is kind of nice. I go inside. It has brand new carpet throughout the entire place. It has fresh paint throughout the entire place. A completely redone kitchen. Beautiful countertops, beautiful cabinets, brand new stainless appliances. It does have an interesting layout. It does not have an eat-in kitchen, and the dining area and the living room are kind of combined, which is somewhat normal. But those things combined, it does make it small. And then, but also on the first floor is a bedroom. I think it would be better to have, and it would definitely be doable looking at the walls and stuff, but I would probably do like a room divider just to do a little bit of separation between the entrance and between the entrance and the dining area. I would do like a room divider, so you have a little entry area, and then there's a bedroom on the first floor. I would use that as the living room probably, and then it has 2 more bedrooms upstairs. and a bathroom. And it has a basement with 2 separate rooms. We have had a lot of rain. The one area that definitely had a little bit of water. It looks like it has a sump pump down there. The basement, it's not a finished basement. We need a little bit of work to get it ready for fish room. But the other thing is, like, that first floor bedroom / living room, I could definitely, for now, put tanks. I could even split it up and do some on the second floor, because there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. There's only one of me. I could put a couple fish tanks up on the second floor, put a few on the first floor, spread out while I get the basement ready. I don't know. There's a lot of options. So, of course, that gets me all excited. I'm thinking, wow, this could be it. This could be it. Then, as has been happening for the last couple of years, as I've been attempting to get ready to buy a house, talking to the realtor, he mentions all these other things that I need money for and when I need it for. And it pissed me off, and it, made me really depressed and sad, and I don't know. It's frustrating. That's the best word. It's really frustrating. So, not knowing that I would need these things and when, basically the conversation with the realtor went from, I'm at the computer, I'll type you up your offer letter right now, to, I gotta wait at least a week, because if the money that is needed for this is, basically they're saying if they accept the contract, then you need 1% of the offer price upon the acceptance of the contract. That could be as early as tomorrow. Okay, well, I don't have that kind of money. Like, I gotta move money around. I don't even know if I have that much money on me right now. So I would need that. Then there's obviously a home inspection, which, what I have saved right off the top of my head and easily accessible is, I have that money for the home inspection, and including the bugs, termites. I have that ready to go in a bank account, set aside, knowing I knew that would be coming. This $2,000, I wasn't expecting that. Then he's like, there's the appraisal fee. Okay, is that part of the closing cost? Do I need to pay that? Or right now? When? Like, tell me. I don't know. I am approved for a grant that is going to cover the closing costs and the down payment. So I don't know. Basically, I'm probably $600 to $1,000 shy. Which, next paycheck, which is in a week and a half, that's not a problem. I can do that then. But knowing how my luck goes, I'm probably going to be out that $1,000. Someone else is going to make an offer, and I'm going to miss out on this damn house. And it's the first one in a good area, close to my pre-approval amount, that I have found in a long time. Let's read chat. That will cheer me up, hopefully. I'm sorry. I'm way behind. On top of that, I've been, I don't want to say sick, but under the weather all week as well. Okay. God, I'm way behind. Nathan Hovey-Dovey, welcome in. There we go. Ant Flow. Yeah, I feel like it. I freaking feel like it. Fish Rumor. Hello, sir. Welcome in. I hope to see Fish Rumor, Steve and Steve next weekend. No, 2 weekends. Yeah, 2 weekends. Sorry. But for both of you, if next Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, Jesus, my days off have been all screwed up as well. So I don't even know what freaking day it is. This upcoming Saturday is the Mid Atlantic Killifish Organization meeting. It's at Joel's house from ACLC. If you guys want to attend, you guys got Achilles. Yeah, Usama. He said I can second that about work. And poor Usama, he's not even full time, and he's feeling the stresses of it. Shady Grady, don't you go look at these houses before you decide you want to buy it or not? Yeah, I looked at it. I went there tonight I got there before 5 o'clock, right before Steven's stream started. That's why I was so late getting to that. Okay, going down. Big Steve is Batman. I'm in a low crime area. How a meth lab exploded 1 block over is a mystery to everyone. So I can tell you, and this is from being in emergency services for 25 years. Areas, neighborhoods can be very diverse from one another, and even within. I would say the next block over from me are homes between $500,000 and $1 million easily. If you go 1 mile that way, it's the ghetto. The town that is 1 block over from me is a very old town. That's where my firehouse is. A lot of history there, and it's changed a lot. And my overall fire district encompasses all of this that I just mentioned. And you can be on the nicest street with no crime whatsoever on it, and there could be a meth lab right next to you. It's insane. It's insane. And if there's no 911 calls or anything like that, you have no clue what's going on in that house. I mean, we have, where I am, I have both county and state police, and the ghetto next to me has city police as well. I mean, we have a lot of police here, and I mean, there's a lot of them, and they do a great job. They're excellent, but it's just the way it is nowadays. Coro, no, there are cops. Like I just said, for my development or my area here. So the main road right here, that's state police territory. They are up and down it constantly all day long. Less than 1 mile, I would say it's about a half a mile that direction, is the state police barracks. One of them. I mean, we have I don't know, I think we have 9 of them just in this county alone, and it's a tiny ass county. They hang out in the parking lots watching the main road. They're all over, and if they get called off of it, or if they hear something right off of it, they come and help the county as well. County police are extremely present in this area. For the house I'm looking for, because it's a private city, or incorporated city or whatever the term is, they have their own police department as well. So, I mean, where I'm looking at is next to the city of Wilmington, which has a police department. It's their own city, Ellesmere, which has a police department. It's in Newcastle County, so there's joint jurisdiction with them, and it's in the state, so there's state as well. There are plenty of police in that area, plenty. It's also right near, there's a firehouse one block up, and I know personally that there are tons of police officers that live in that town because they are members of that firehouse. Does not have a fireplace. It does not, unfortunately. That would be really nice. Welcome in, Craig. Oh, wow. One cop per shift. That's not many. Daniel Velez, welcome in. Mm. Yeah, half wall divider. That would be really good and easy for sure. Absolutely. You should only need your down payment. Apparently not. That's kind of what I was thinking. And I mean, I'm on like my second or third realtor. This has definitely been the best one. I think one of the bigger issues is the mortgage people. They're just some shady ass people. I I I don't know. I don't like them. I don't like either of them. But okay. And it goes to the title company, right? Split the price for the extras with you. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm thinking. But the other issue is I'm offering below the price, and in this market, you generally don't need to accept below the price. It's weird. Like I don't know why this house is still for sale. And the fact that they're accepting FHA means it's in good condition. They're prepared to make any repairs needed to make it past the inspection. Um, it's really freaking puzzling. I don't know what to think. Um, okay, almost. Oh God, I thought I was almost caught up. No, I'm not. Um, some of that you can negotiate to be on the seller side. You're paying for the house regardless. It can come out of the loan. Don't let them squeeze you for more cash. Listen to June. Yeah, yeah. Inspections and appraisals usually get paid with closing. The earnest deposit may be negotiable since you have a grant for the down payment. Okay. How long would have to wait till you could go for the house? Sorry if you're I could next paycheck I could put in a offer or a day before it, I guess. Um I don't know. I'm gonna look to see if maybe I got money somewhere I don't remember. I doubt it, but I don't know. Kalish, welcome in, by the way. Let's see here. Here we go. We had one meth lab blow up down the street from where I lived as a kid. So many debris. The people selling it on the same street had to find a new supplier. Yeah, three. Oh, jeez. I wrote that before. Oh, sorry. Before you explained it. Hope that works out for you. If it doesn't work out, it wasn't meant to be. Yeah, right. You're right. It's very stressful buying a house for anyone. Yeah, and I've been trying for so long. I was getting ready to buy a house or get pre-approved, I should say. When I had my heart attack, which obviously put a damper on things. Then, actually, I might be saying this backwards. Then, it was like a year later, I had a car accident, had to have surgery on my hand, was out of work for a while, totaled car. And again, like I was just recouping. It may have been the car accident, then the heart attack. I don't remember, but either way, they were about a year apart. And basically, each of those events, I was about to be pre-approved. And then COVID, put a damper on things. And then I finally did get pre-approved, and the grant ran out of money. And then, time's ticking right now. The grant got refunded. I am pre-approved. And yeah. Part of it's my fault I don't know. I don't even think it's 100% my fault. I have the money for the inspections, which is what I thought I needed right now. I did not realize that I needed more money right now, or else I would have been saving the money better. And I just haven't. Yes, that is a very, very good idea, buddy. Which I've done for other properties that I've been looking at. Yep, that is very accurate. Fireplaces are overrated. They rarely heat the home in any sort of efficient manner and usually introduce a ton of heat loss, even when with the flue closed. My best friends have a wood stove, so it's a little different than a fireplace. And they have that thing set up so efficiently that they hardly ever use their heat. Hardly ever. Check your email after this. I got a question. You got it. There we go. Yeah, and as you said there, Cora, wood stove. Yeah. A lot of people are switching to pellet stoves, Big Steve. I do see that. I just love a wood stove. I don't know. I just love it. Those are horrible people. Oh, that's funny, Cora. Yeah, that's true. Mary, welcome in. Thank you, Sama. This house sounds like a scary mistake. Why, buddy? Why do you say? Yeah, buying houses is so stressful. Ain't that the freaking truth? Yeah. Oh, fresh carpet and walls makes me nervous. I think they probably flipped it looking at the history. I mean, there's new appliances, new carpet, new paint. It's obvious they've in the recent years put a lot of work. I think the roof was new too. Let me check that real quick. Um, oh, the bathroom, by the way, completely updated. Um, This doesn't say when the. I think I saw somewhere that the roof is new as well. I could be wrong. Okay. We have a gas heater. It looks pretty. Elfish, welcome in, by the way. And that is one thing that this has that I'm not a big fan of. It has oil heat. Um, I'm not an oil heat fan, but it does have gas stove. So maybe I could convert the heater to the gas. I talk with people in the neighborhood and also check the sex offender registry. Oh, that's a good idea. Um, I was definitely scoping out the neighborhood and it looked like a nice area. Okay. Wood is only good if you have a place to source wood. Yep. If you're buying wood, it's no sense in that. I agree. Get the roof checked. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Kind of miss carpet. You have hardware to PNW and then all pine. Being in the industry, you should see whether the updated the plumbing pipes or just the fixtures. That's a good idea. Yep. Mike B, welcome in, sir. I am at the bottom of the chat. Look, Mike B and bottom of the chat. What a coincidence. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about the Clash. Updated numbers. We are now up to 123 full registrations with 5-day passes. So that's 128. See, have we passed anything? No, not quite. We're definitely moving in close, that's for sure. So our all-inclusive number is 141, which is awesome. Vendors, 23 different vendors taking up 36 spaces. So we're continuing to move forward. We're also working on some more sponsorships. Jenna's kicking ass with that and doing really good. Aquascaping opened up. We already have, let me check if there's any more right now. Nope, there is. Hold on. What we got? Is this a why don't it tell me what it is? Oh, excuse me. This is a aquascaping participant. We are up to 10 spaces now. So we are up to 10 participants out of 15. So we are 11. 11? Jenna's got one more than me. Interesting. Did I miss one? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so we got like 10 or 11. Oh, if Dee Dee gets one. Okay. It ain't done until it's paid for. That's what I base my numbers off of. I just sponsored Dee Dee's Fish Den in Aquascaping contest. Please let her know. Okay. Shanna, could you let Dee Dee know, please, unless she's here? Or they might all still be backstage. All right. Well, very kind of you. So yes, that's where we are. To clarify, because there has been a lot of talk, and I wanna what's this? If that's very kind of you. Did you miss Dee Dee? Okay. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Talking to Nathan. I'm behind in chat. I'm so sorry. And now it's distracting me. I'd also check the age of the water heater and if the house has ever flooded or has water damage. That's a good idea. The water heater, I took a video, so I'm not going to find it right now. But the water heater, I took a video of the whole basement so I can look at and see the age. That's definitely a good point, though. Run the garbage disposal. I don't even know if it has one. Thank you, Big Steve. I do appreciate that. If this is Newcastle County, check to see if oil tanks are still allowed. Last I heard, they are not. I did not hear that, Cosman. I know a lot of people that still have them. I'll check into it, though. Yeah. Just sent Dee Dee a message. Thank you, Jenna. If she wants a co-aquascaper, have her let you know. If she wants a co-aquascaper, have her let you know the name. Oh, so you're willing to join her is what you're saying. The guy that does the house inspection tells you all that stuff. Okay, good. If it's oil heat, it's probably a boiler, which probably has a domestic coil. Did you see a standalone water heater? I did. It was right next to the heater. Hold on. I'll show you. All right. You know what? I'm just going to play this from the beginning. Okay. So this would be the potential basement fish room. Needs a little bit of work to get it there. So I'd have an electrician come in and tidy up the wiring. That wire caught my eye, but I don't think that's electric. I think that was probably something else. Then you go into this other section, which is better than the other area. And this is where the heater is. That's for the washer and dryer. I took a big picture of the breaker panel. I like how everything's labeled well. It also has an inspection sticker, which I believe I showed, that was recent. I think it was just this past November, maybe. 11/14/23. So I think that's good. Okay, so then there's the heater. So can't see it on this, darn it. And then there's the water heater. But I think I go around here. Oh, maybe not. That's the oil tank. I'm not sure what that little hole there was from. And I tried to, just because later on I want to go back and look. So yeah. Go to town hall. Pull any building permits. Any electrical or plumbing ones. Good idea. I think he's saying that he has the spot covered. Indeed, he can do it herself or with. Oh, okay, cool. Of course, Jenna's got it. Gas water heater didn't look too old, less than $1,000. Nice. Once you have house, you have the history of the house in your hand. Nice. There's Steven. Hi, Steven. All right. What was I about to talk about? Oh, Clash. There we go. So I want to. How do I do this? I want to open up a tab. I want to go to the Keystone Clash. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, it's different. The heck? There we go. There we go. Cat. Share my screen. I'll StreamYard. Check past mold or mildew problems. Yep. And I think in the seller disclosure, they're required to put all that. All right. So I want to share. This is keystoneclash.com/aquascaping. It's a direct tab right here. But there's definitely a lot of misconceptions, I guess, will be the term. Misunderstanding. I'm not sure what you want to call it. About the aquascaping event this year. So I just want to, again, re-emphasize a couple of things. There are a couple changes, but not many at all. The one big change, it can be an individual or a team of 2. So that was by demand that people wanted to be able to have a helper with them. Additionally, the purpose of that is so that one person can be working on it while someone else is enjoying the event, and then they can switch and stuff like that. So that's one thing. As with everything with the Clash, all sales are final. That's nothing new. Everybody will be. I can't highlight well with this. What the heck? There we go. So you're going to be provided a tank, a light, a heater, filter. It could be an all-in-one. We're not sure, like last year. But you're going to be provided with that stuff. You cannot change any of those things. Got to use the tank we give you, the light, the heater, and the filter. You can bring, doesn't mean you have to, but you can bring your own solid color background. We will not be providing a background. You can provide one if you want. And again, it is not required. It will not be provided. We will provide some hardscape materials, such as stone and wood. We will provide substrate. We will provide plants. However, you also have the opportunity to supplement. That's the key word there. Your aquascape with your own hardscape, and plants in order to achieve the best possible aquascape. All supplemental materials must not be pre-assembled to ensure that the entire aquascape is completely constructed at the event. I can tell you that we are on track to be able to provide the same amount of materials, if not more, than last year. Again, it's not in stone yet. However, we are on track to do that. I know we already have a bunch of substrate. We have a bunch of rocks and driftwood already. And we'll probably be getting more. But again, it's based on the donations. But I just want everybody to know that you don't have to bring your own hardscape and plants and everything. But you can, is the key part. And other than that, nothing is really that much different. Yeah. If you have any questions about the aquascaping competition or the event at all, I ask that you email me at admin@keystoneclash.com, which is going across the bottom of the screen, as always. So yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Post a link to this page. Yes, if nobody did, I will in 1 second. Guess I am now in the aquascaping contest. Yes, you are, Dee. I may have said it wrong for that part on the stream. I don't know what you're talking about, Osama, but it's okay. I want to see someone incorporate a SpongeBob in the aquascape. Nice. If I drive there again, can I donate like 150 pounds of flat rocks? I can't even give this away. Sure. Absolutely. Okay, so I am at the bottom. So let me put this in chat. Why can't I type? Is that what it is? Sure. Oh, aquascaping. Okay. So there's the link to the page that I'm at. Any questions? Okay. Yeah, you cannot pre-build your scape and bring it. You have to assemble it at the clash. Okay. I have questions about like how you run an aquascaping competition, etc. How do you make that successful? How do you arrive at the cost you do? I recognize that might be beyond the scope of this stream, but maybe you could do that at some point, like how you do your after clash report. Yeah, I mean, we are really open with how we do things because we are a nonprofit. The Keystone Clash is a fundraiser for the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County and the Cichlid Club of York. Our goal is to keep the event affordable. It is not easy to do that, but it is our goal to make it affordable because we want you to come and have a good time. We want it to be inclusive of everyone. So we do our best to find ways to keep the prices down. The biggest thing that we can do to keep costs down is to get donations, both monetary and product. And we have been very fortunate to get a lot of that. Jenna is the key person for that this year, and she is kicking ass. So if the price doesn't go up next year, you can thank Jenna. In addition to that, we as a event have increased costs. The venue costs, they don't go down, they just go up. We know that. For the longest time, the Clash kept all of the supplies and equipment at one of the committee members' places of work. He owned his own business, so he had a shop. It was taking it over. We had to get rid of it, or get out of there, I should say. So we got a storage unit. We're very fortunate that it's on the property of the venue. It's a separate entity, but it's on the property. So we have that. We are constantly working on getting things to make our lives easier because the number of volunteers is decreasing. This past year, I probably did cry because the Fish fam came together and helped significantly. The committee members that work throughout the year to make this event happen have less and less availability. A prime example I'll use is Blake. Blake was in charge of sponsorships in the past few years. This year, he's not able to do that because he's opening his own fish store. And he's hitting so many freaking roadblocks. I feel so bad for him. But he in the past has been a key committee member. But we were fortunate enough to bring on Annette and Jenna to help fill that void. In addition, when figuring out, and this is a long answer, I'm sorry, Coro, but one of the factors also let me say this again. So factors of cost, our expenses, for the materials, the equipment, the supplies, and stuff like that. Also, the prizes. We get a lot of product prizes donated, but there's also the monetary prizes that we give for all of our competitions as well. A lot of times we're able to give like gift cards that are donated and stuff. But realistically, we have like the aquascaping sponsorships at I think it's $100 a piece. We're this year, because we're expanding the competition to 15, we got to build stands. Lumber's expensive. The coverings that we put on the lumber, the tablecloths and everything like that, that costs money. The fish show, let's talk about that. If we don't get this key sponsorship that we're working on, we're working on getting critter keepers, like 50 of them, maybe 60, because we're expanding the fish show to include shrimp and stuff like that. And the fish show is growing. We're hitting record numbers. So we need to expand that. We're hoping to do it by getting critter keepers because we can fit them in a smaller space that we already have. We can put a shit ton of critter keepers on a 6-foot table. You know what I mean? If we don't get the critter keepers and we got to use 10-gallon tanks, we're going to have to build a whole other rack. That costs a lot of money. We put the black plastic to protect the lumber and to give a somewhat decent background for taking pictures. That roll of plastic cost a shit ton of money. We cover the expenses for our speakers. We pay our speakers. That costs a lot of money. I mean, you look at that speaker list that we're bringing in this year, and it's a lot of money. We also wanted to make sure that we're covering multiple aspects of the hobby with our speakers to make everyone happy as much as possible. And in order to do that, we had to add a few speakers. So it fills the schedule up, which is good to make sure you get your money's worth. But it also is added expenses. Critter keepers are those little plastic fish tanks that like kids get with the handles type thing. So it can be, we take all these factors in and try to make money for the clubs. This past year, we were very successful with that. Year before, not so much. And that's why this past year was so crucial. So we do our best to get the sponsorships, find ways to make money while making it enjoyable and exceed expectations for the participants and the attendees, and make money for the clubs. It's a huge process. It sucks. But, I mean, this year, vendor spaces went up to $150, but they include a full registration, which is a $100 value. And your additional spaces are $125. So those two costs went up $25, but you're getting more for your money. So it's kind of like a balancing act. Yeah, it's, if you compare our costs though to other events, we are probably still one of the lower ones. We're probably not the lowest, but we probably offer more than some of those lowers do as well. I am pretty sure that our vendor room cost are lower than most. And for the amount of money, you get the most space. So for a 10 by 10 vendor space, or our vendor spaces are 10 by 10, you technically could fit 3 tables in a 10 by 10 area. We include 1 table and 1 chair in that cost. So I just think it's, for $150, you get a 10 by 10 area, a full registration, a 6-foot table and a chair, and room for 2 more tables. And we can provide the 2 more tables at $10 a piece. So for $170, you get 3 tables in a 10 by 10 space, where a lot of events charge that cost for a 6-foot table. So, are we bringing in thousands of people like another big event? No, we're not. And honestly, we don't want to. We don't want to. We want the 200 to 300 people, 500 people, whatever. We our all-inclusive number last year was 521. We want those 521 people to come and have a good time, find what they need, socialize, camaraderie. That's what it's about. Sorry, Cora. I hope that answered your question. Let me catch up in chat here. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Grant is progressing. That's good. How long do they get to work on it? It's basically a day, 1 day, and then like an hour to the next day. It's on the rules. Hoping to become more involved with the club and Fishtoberfest this year if I can. That's amazing. Absolutely. Please do. Jeff is going to be my escaping partner. He doesn't know it yet. Oh boy. I'll send a round of samples for door bags by April, hopefully. I'll bug Jenna about it. Thank you. Jenna knows how to stretch a dollar. Yes, she does. 100%, but Scottie has to cover 100% of the cost to get my butt there. There were opportunities for that. I honestly hope prices don't go up too much. Me too. We do not. If let's use this year as an example, this upcoming year. If both clubs take home the budgeted amount of money that we need, and we have a little bit left over to put for capital expenditures and improvements, there's no need to raise the cost. It's the way we look at it. And we did really good this year. We're doing some capital expenditures this year to improve the process and to help make the costs stay the same going forward. Unless there's a huge outlying factor, I don't see us raising the cost much at all, if at all. All right. Welcome in, Vibes. Yes, dream team of organization and getting it done. They are. Awesome. Hopefully that answered it. I answered what's a critter keeper. Did all that plastic get trashed last year? That was a buttload of expensive plastic. Yes, it did. It had holes in it. You know, it was dirty. It kind of just got ripped off. But, I mean, maybe we could try a way to save it. It's possible. Careful about stacking critter keepers. Someone will step on the box and crack the whole stack. Happened to a friend of mine. That's terrible. Yeah. Yep. NEC is $500. Well, you know, that is one thing on my list, which I haven't paid much attention to. Oh, God, we're an hour in. Holy moly. All right, we'll talk about the house. We'll talk about the Clash. NEC. I am pretty confident that I'm not going to go. I need to cancel my hotel registration. I have not purchased my event registration, but I really don't think I'm going to. I really wanted to go. There's a Killy speaker alone. Ooh, excuse me. There's a Killy speaker that I really did want to go see. They're just, for the event being a month away. Holy crap. For the event being a month away, there's just, I mean, I'm not sure what's happening with it, but it's not, there just hasn't been that much publication. And I just don't see there being enough to justify, to me, in the status of life that I'm in, I can't justify it. It would be $1,000. and spend $1,000 right now. So there. Let's screen and go to the NEC website. Actually, hold on. I can tell my computer's starting to bog down. Let me. No, that's not the button I want to press. Maybe it is. Okay. There we go. This will speed my computer up a little bit. So I haven't been to this website in a couple days. Let's go there together. Okay. So there's your flyer for the event. One thing that I will mention that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way is under membership benefits. And I reached out to them and I was told their website isn't up to date, which I think for a big event coming up, it would be important. But I am a part of a club that is a paying member of the NEC. Reduced registration rates for the annual convention. They did provide me with that discount code to get $10 off. I think that number's low, but whatever. One free registration to the annual convention if meeting attendance minimum is met. I kind of had to ask a couple times for that, and they said if you get enough people that use the discount code for the reduced registration, we'll give you one free one. I don't interpret this as all of those registrations need to be from the club. It seems like if the overall event gets the minimum, I don't know. So that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Especially being told that a month before the event. So that was one factor. Next, we go to the convention page itself. The hotel room cost is not bad. And it's a nice hotel, it looks like. Register to attend. $179 for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It just seems a little high to me. But maybe there's the wow factor of what's going to be happening. All the extras you still got to pay for. So if you want to go to the Mystic Aquarium, you still got to pay $20. If you want to participate in the aquascaping contest, it's still $99. Let's see what else there is to do. We did convention registration, vendor and sponsor registration. That's extra. I'm not doing that. Convention speaker list. I like their speaker list. There's a Killifish speaker, Richard Pierce, very smart man. This gentleman here I've heard of before, so same for this one. Of course, Gary Lang, Grant Shelby. So I like the speaker lineup. That's an impressive speaker lineup. Absolutely. These are the vendors. Maybe there's more. These down here are not vendors. These are sponsors at the very bottom. So you got Chris's Fishes, Keystone Clash vendor, and I think he's coming to the swap, the ACLC swap in 2 weekends. Sam Scales, maybe Amazon, but that's it. So maybe their website's not up to date a month before the event, but that's it. 4 vendors. Where's the schedule? Here it is. I don't even know what that part is. We'll skip that. Okay. So for this, you got to pay extra. Live food workshop with Brienne. That's good. I like that. Go to a shopping village. Has nothing, no interest to me. Speakers. A movie night. There you go. But they're just, where I am in life right now, there is not enough here for me to delay my home purchase potentially by spending an extra $1,000 right now. Which you look at getting a hotel room for the weekend, plus the fee to come for this, and transportation would be super cheap for me though, because I would take the train. But you add it all together, it's $1,000. I just don't know that I can justify that where I am in life right now. Let me. Voila. Okay. Let me catch up in chat. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. Just reading, seeing if I'm missing anything. Bob Mennel is a sweetie. Is there any Amazon wish list the community can buy stuff for Keystone Clash, like this plastic or other coverings? Well, we already bought it for this year during Amazon Prime Days. That's a good idea for next year, though. That's a really good idea, Keith. I think I'll work on that. I like your thinking. The wooden stands just need to be built properly and then painted black, and it would never cost another penny for years to come. It'd be an investment, but probably worth looking into. That's a good idea. They reached out to me to see if I would like to be a vendor. I looked at the cost and went straightforward. Sorry, don't have the funds for what you're charging. True story. Pond Front Life. Welcome. That's a new name. How much does it cost to go to the Clash? Full registration is $100. We did have an early bird special, but that's over. But it's $100. And usually our goodie bag, plus the shirt, is, and the goodie bag, the shirt, and a couple of beers from the hospitality room, which are free, included with a full registration, equal the value of that registration. So the goodie bag, it varies year to year. It's probably at least a $20 value. The shirt, $20 value. Couple beers, It adds up. Aqua Shell, I've heard, costs $85. Maybe. I have no clue. 109. That's an odd number. I would never do that, Usama. $100. Vary according to what you want to participate in. Well worth the money. Thank you, Dee. There we go. Good comeback, Usama. There's your 100. But you probably have to have 10 million followers and 3 websites before that. Yeah, true story. Yeah, I wish I do love a good auction, and the NEC will probably have a good auction. That is. Don't get me wrong. I want to go. I just can't justify that expenditure right now. Let's see here. Craig is talking about his dog's balls. What is the cost differential between Clash and NEC? So Clash is 100, NEC is what I say 175. Yes, the Clash is a club event. It is a fundraiser for the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County and the Cichlid Club of York. Oh, there we go. There we go. Everyone's answering for me. Thank you. If you're ordering big containers of food for Jeff, please order me the biggest tub of. Okay. There we go. Caught up. Yeah. So, what else is on the whiteboard? Talked about that. One thing I want to mention: there's 42 people here now, and just in case you missed it, in chat yesterday, I forget who's what. I think it was in Daniken. James from Fish Room Fever was in there. First time I've seen him in months in the chat. I think he was getting internet today. And last night I was watching a replay. Yesterday in Depths Unknown, Brennan, Misfit, was in chat. Sounds like life has been a bit insane for him. But he's still alive. He's working, taking care of the daughter. But maybe it's a sign we'll see him coming around a bit more. But yeah, it was just weird yesterday. Out of nowhere, I saw both James and Brennan in streams. Not this upcoming Saturday, but the following Saturday is the Aquarium Club of Lancaster County swap at that fish place, that pet place. All spaces are sold out. Doors open at 11 o'clock for it, and it will be a huge event. Usually our vendors sell out there. So get there early and get in line. It's a big one. Speaking of the swap, welcome in, Jesse. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Okay. This upcoming Saturday is the Mid-Atlantic Killifish Organization meeting. It's local in Lancaster. I will be going, and that's always a fun time. The Immersed bin is doing very good. I opened it up to let some air move around and spray the plants. There's the one plant that I can never remember the name. Let me go look at it real quick. That is alive, but not doing as amazing as the others. Let me just go look at the tag because I looked at it. And now I can't remember anyway. The Murdania. The Murdania is not looking. I mean, there's one stem and it's green, which is good. However, it's not growing like crazy by any means. Whereas most of the other stuff in there is. There is one tag in there for a crypt that I don't see it. Either I put the tag in there and forgot to put the plant in there, or the plant died and I don't know what would have happened to it. However, everything else in there is doing amazing. I have a couple of boosters in there, a couple of alternanthras in there. There is a crypt in there, and everything is looking really good. But and some stuff's definitely doing better than others, of course, as expected. Except for the Murdane. Okay, continuing on. That's the immersed live foods. Today I meant to feed them all, and I did not get a chance. But I do have a decent amount of white worms and grindle worms right now, and vinegar eels. Both my banana and microworm cultures have crashed. They're done. I need to get new ones. Which sucks because I'm just not good at keeping them. And I could really use them right now because, as I guess it was last week, we saw on camera, I've hatched out a lot of babies. Just on Monday or Tuesday. What day is today? Friday. On Friday, maybe it was. I don't know. I'm so screwed up. Anyway, recently, in one day alone, I hatched out four different species of killifish. So the one that did not, let me turn my flashlight on for this so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I don't think. Oh my God, there's a baby. Holy freaking crap. Make a liar out of me. Okay. The Riveless Chuckanakwe. I got a baby. Holy crap. Okay. He hatched today. So, great. Now I got to get vinegar eels for him. Okay. So, I got the first one that hatched out of that one. There's still 3 more eggs in there. Some of the others did fungus up, but that's a good sign. Okay. So, I got a baby there. That just happened. The other one is the Epiplatus ralafi. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I have 6 babies in here. And I don't see any more eggs, so that could be it. But I got six babies of the ralafi. And then the Epiplatus J.I. Monroviae. They freaking took off. I have a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have at least 13 of babies of them. They're tiny. And then let's see. This number is constantly changing, which makes absolutely no sense to me. The Fundulopanchex amyeti. There's one. There's 2. Where the hell's the others? So I see. I don't get it. There should be like 4 in here. I'm only seeing 2. I don't know. That species has been really frustrating. Okay. I do still have babies in the Funnel-O-Pancheck Shieldi tank. I do have more of the Osiri that hatched out. Plus, I have the juveniles. They're doing really good. And I do have a juvenile in with the parents as well. Is that it for babies? I think that's it for babies. The Funnel-O-Pancheck Sporenbergi. I have them in a shoebox. One night this past week, the handle was under the lid instead of over top of the lid. And as I always say, you got to have tight lids with those freaking killifish. Well, that was just enough of a gap. One of them jumped out. I found them about 3 to 6 feet away from the container, dry as could be. But luckily, I do still have at least a trio, maybe 2 pairs. I'm not sure. So yeah, at least I still have Sporenbergi. And everyone else is doing fine, status quo. I've just been trying to feed. I did a bunch of water changes on the fry containers. I've not been well at doing water changes on anything else, but I've been trying to keep up with the fry containers. All right. Let's see what's chat saying. Merdania Keswick. That would be it. If you're a member of one of the clubs, is there a discount for attendance to the clash? There is not. However, club members find out about everything first, and when things are going to happen, they get into the vendor room for free. So let's say you don't get a registration, but you're a club member, and you come for the day, for example, you can get into the vendor room for free. You don't have to pay the $5 for that. And again, we do the early bird discount. Additionally, each club had a free registration to give away, which is a perk as well. I can send you a micro sleeve with stickers if we do stickers. I'm pretty sure we're going to do stickers, and I would love to buy some micro worms from you. I basically need to just keep live foods on a rotating basis coming to me on a continual basis. Is what I've come down to. Instead of oats, use Special K or crispy cereal as the medium for microworms. It really cuts the smell. I'm not even worried about this. Or wait, crispy rice cereal. I'm not even worried about the smell. It's just keeping them alive. And yes, a newbie can be in the aquascaping competition for sure. Absolutely. Okay. Let's see. Oh, something else. What else we got here? Well, now, what in the world? Dee Dee. So, you guys are confusing me. I don't know what you guys are doing. Okay. Um, I'm a plop and dropper. It's gonna be a hoot. You've bought them so many times from me. I'll send you sleeves to put in your fridge. It'll make things easier for you. I used to supply pet stores with these. That didn't sound right. As long as it's alive, you don't care if it stinks. Yeah. All right. Oh, well, the tank we're looking at. I need to trim. Um, it's doing really good. I people aren't gonna like this, but I haven't done a water change on this tank in quite a few weeks, and it's doing better than ever. It needs to be trimmed. That's how good it's doing. It's doing pretty damn good. I feed microworms yeast every 4 days. Every 4 days. Maybe I'm underfeeding. It's possible. It's very possible. Also, I didn't have a chance to really take good notes today. Um, I'm working on getting stickers. I'm working with Grant to get stickers, and I am going to send stickers to members that are interested. So if you want a sticker, you need to become a member. And as soon as I get enough of them in, I will be ready to start collecting who's interested in that. All right. Oh my god. I'm tired. Looks like chat has slowed down. Let me check my phone real quick. Might be time to end it. Good. Ugh, work. I know what all that is. Okay. Um, are the talks at the Clash live stream? They are not. So we have to buy your love. I see how it is. That's right, Nathan. Pay for these beautiful blue eyes. Okay. And with that, I'm going to play my outro. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Hope you had a good time. Sorry I vented so much. Um, And when am I off again? My next, I don't know if I'm going to do a pop-up this week. But we'll see. Have a good one. Let's see, where do I click? Here and here.